Hi. In this question, we are given a letter to the chairman. It says, Dear Mr. Sailesh, so you can assume Mr. Sailesh is the chairman. At December 3, 2011 meeting, it was decided that no two officers would hold positions on the same committee. Okay? So no two officers can hold the same position hold positions on the same committee. It has recently come to my attention that both Chaitanya Rao and Ajit Singh will be serving in some capacity on the cultural committee, and both have been nominated for officer status. Okay, so they are on the committee and they have been nominated for the officer status, which is kind of in violation with what was decided in the meeting. So, as you know, this is in direct disregard for the rules as voted by the member council last December 3, 2011. Okay, so I agree that this is in violation. I would hope that sufficient action be taken by the disciplinary committee, on which committee both of the above are members. Okay, so this guy, so that the problem is remedied. So this guy Arvind essentially is complaining about Chaitanya Rao and Ajit Singh that they have been nominated for the officer status, which cannot happen because no two officers would hold positions on the same committee. So you cannot be a member of the committee as well as an officer in the committee. So that's not possible. And that is what Arvind is complaining about. Now, let's look at the questions. Which of the following is an essential flaw that the writer of the letter overlooked? So, what did Arvind overlook? Rao and Ajit are already serving together on the disciplinary committee. Well, so what? Just because they are on the disciplinary committee, this does not give Rao and Ajit the right to do whatever they want. So, no, this has no bearing whatsoever. The chairman has no power in the matter. You don't know about that. Maybe Arvind knows about that, but you can't make this as an assumption or a reason that the writer overlooked this. The member council cannot pass rules limiting members. Well, they obviously can. They have passed such a rule. So this is also ruled out. Maybe this member council works a little differently, but again, this is not something that you know. Rao and Ajit are yet to be confirmed as officers. Yes, this is a very valid point. They have just been nominated. They haven't been confirmed. It is not that they have got the post. They cannot, because that would be in a violation of the rule. But they haven't even got that. They have just been nominated. So what? They have been nominated. Anyone can be nominated. They cannot win. I can be nominated to be the Prime Minister of the country. Well, if I had my surname Gandhi, I could have been. But that does not mean that they have won or they have been confirmed as officers. So that's a very valid point which Arvind overlooked. I guess this is the answer. But in decision making, as I have said before, never ever mark something until and unless you have gone through all the options. The last one says cultural committee is only active during the annual festival. Once again, this is of no significance. D is the very clear choice. D is the answer for question 1. The second one on the same set says, if both the nominations are confirmed, which of the following exhaustively and reasonably describes the actions that may occur? Yeah, so the first one you ruled out because they were not confirmed. Now imagine that they are confirmed. What happens then? Arvind resigns his membership. Arvind is the whistleblower. Why should he resign? So no, either Rao or Ajit resigns. Well, why should one of them resign? Why should, let's say if Rao resigns, Ajit will be able to do both, be a member as well as an officer. If Ajit resigns, then Rao would be favored. So that's not possible. You can't show favoritism. C says Ajit resigns his committee post. Again, that would be unfair to Ajit. D says Rao resigns his position. That would be unfair to Rao. We are only left with option E. But if this is not suitable, see, I have not read option E. All I am saying is that if option E is not suitable, then I'll consider ABCD again. Prima facie, ABCD should be ruled out. Let's have a look at E. Either Rao or Ajit resigns his position from the cultural committee and the other resigns his position on the disciplinary committee. Yes. So this makes sense that one of them, well, essentially this would be, one of them would resign from the cultural committee, the second one would be from disciplinary committee, and then the conflict of the same member being officers and stuff would not arise. And it's not unfair to either Rao or to Ajit. It's fair to both of them. And that is why you should mark option E as the answer here. Thank you. Please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel
and press the bell icon to get notifications of future videos.